We in this bathroom. Do y'all hear the acoustics? Unbelievable. Wow. Anyway, I was gonna hit y'all with a little bit of song, but next time. Good afternoon, people. We back on the trail, the Glenn Emery trail. And I figured I'd start the video about midway through the first half and go from there. I have a special guest. I'll be introducing him a little bit later. But this video is basically explaining some more about what my passions are, what played a big part of where I am right now and why I'm doing this. Mainly just to share my story and hopefully build a community that with a bunch of like-minded folks from all different ages and genres and whatever. You know, I feel like we all can benefit from sharing our stories and learning from others. But as a middle-aged person that's starting a new chapter in my life, that midlife crisis is a real deal situation. Me being a parent of a minor is winding down. And this YouTube thing is kind of me giving it another chance, learning something else, letting this be like my third kid. You know, that sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I just want to learn how to do it, be better at it, have some fun, do different things. But right now, about all I can do is come on this trail and do this. And every once in a while, we'll have special guests. And just like me, they're new, talking on the camera and whatnot. So there might be a little bit of stumbling along the way, a little bit of uhs and ahs, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm already breathing hard, but we have a pretty good pace. Anyway, this is where we stopped at last time. And so you can get across it this time. So, but like I said, parenting was a big deal for me and still a big deal for me. And as a parent, I think first and foremost, you should love your children, love them with unconditional love, and do your best to give them as much time as you can. Toys and objects are just that. They're just toys and objects. They make more toys, they make more objects, more video games and all that, but time, there is no more time to be made. It's only the time we have right now. And I lost my dad probably 12 years ago, give or take. I have a hard time remembering, but he was my buddy, and I miss him every day. I wish I could spend a minute with him. I would give anything to. But with that being said, that's basically time. Giving yourself time with your kids and your loved ones and friends. You know, you don't have to be doing anything. Just hanging out and making the best of it. So we all going through problems. We all have anxiety, depression. Maybe not everybody, but I'm only human. And I definitely fight anxiety and depression. And I'm breathing hard right now. So, but this is me. This is me talking. And like I said, I'm going to introduce my walking partner today. I love him very much. He is in my family. He's my brother-in-law. And a good dude, a great dude. A veteran. He's a CO at the prison system, in the prison system. But he's all around a great dude, super sharp when it comes to many things. Just a good person in general. And I'm so happy that he's in my life. And he chose to marry my sister. And they've been married for 15 years, I think. I'm quoting, and he could tell me better. But anyway, I'm gonna keep the camera forward, and we might switch it over in a little bit. But I'm gonna introduce him. So this is Ryan. So what's up, Ryan?
Hey, Michael. You know, it's been good that you invited me to come out. I just recently subscribed to your channel and Facebook. I appreciate that. And you know, I'm kind of like you. I like to just come out here, get a little physical activity in, just think about you know, many different things. And I've come out with you many times, and we talked about many different things. And you know, I enjoy your company, and I'm looking forward toward this video we make here.
Heck yeah, man. I appreciate that, brother. It is difficult. It's difficult talking to a camera. There's no doubt about it. So like I said, you're in the military. Are you willing to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Okay. So what branch did you serve in?
I was in the Navy.
Okay. What was your job in the Navy?
Yeah, I joined the Navy in 2006, and the recruiter, as I was in the MEP station, the recruiter slapped a big pile of paperwork on me, and I was just signing everything, and once I graduated basic camp, my RDCs was coming to me, congratulating me, talking to me like I was doing this big thing, and I didn't know what was going on because normally they was chewing me out for the past 8 weeks, and they're like, "Hey, we appreciate you volunteering to join the submarine service," and so that was a big shot in the gut. I assumed that was my fault because I was signing my life away, and so I went through a secretary school and also submarine school. Those took about 8 weeks each, and my job on there was to be a secretary or a yeoman, and but one of my posts that I would work on the submarine was I would drive them. And I was pretty good at it, and they made me the point guy for any kind of situations, high traffic areas, or any kind of high pressure situations. I would be the guy to drive the submarine at all times.
That sounds really interesting. Like I said, you've been in my life a long time, and we've talked about it a lot, but I'm sure there's a lot of folks that has never met someone that's been on a submarine, much less drove a submarine. That's pretty cool, man. That's a lot of heavy stuff. And then, I was laughing, and I'm sorry if the laugh was maybe a little overwhelming, but it is pretty funny. I do know that, if I'm not mistaken, you signed up to be an electrician, right?
Yeah, well, I was wanting to be an electrician, but as I was going through the MEP station and being screened and stuff, I found out then that, I couldn't really see colors all that well. So they turned me down for a lot of jobs. And
so what you're saying is you can still drive a submarine if you're colorblind. More or less.
Yeah, I can still drive a submarine.
Yeah,
hey, absolutely.
Awesome. See? We don't let nothing hold us back over here, man. Yeah. Colorblind, we can drive submarines. We got this, man. Yeah, we got this. Pushing. That's it. We breathing hard. We walking and talking. I guess we'll do a little interview, and this is what this is, I guess. So you got through with your submarine service, and then what was your next assignment?
Well, they got me in at the time. My submarine service also included roughly 3 years of submarine service with 3 years of shore service.
Okay.
Where I would be on land.
Okay.
Dealing with administrative tasks and such.
Cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's good.
So I did that, but during that time, they offered me to go to Guantanamo Bay for 9 months. Mm-hmm. I
remember that. We had to keep your beautiful, adoring cat.
Yeah, you love
Ariel.
her.
Oh, Ariel was my best friend. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of fun.
Y'all
a lot of fun.
Snuggle and cuddle.
Yeah, she loved me in the morning. At night, we fought. So, I don't know why, but we did. But no cats were harmed, I promise you.
Yeah.
Not at all. I love animals. So, but I'm definitely a dog person. But that might be something else we do. I have 3 dogs. I have one that can make the trail, but the other 2, they can't make it. But he has 2 big boxers, and they like to walk. So we might bring them out. And one of them's a little special. She's special in her own way. And she's fun to watch. But that might be something else we do. But
she might lick a tree or two.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But if y'all are interested, I know I don't have a whole bunch of subscribers and all that jazz. But if y'all want me to do a live stream while I'm doing this, so y'all can ask me questions as we go, I'm down for that as well. But so you got through with your Navy service, and then where'd you end up?
Yeah, so I me and the wife, your sister, we wanted to come home, so we came back to central Louisiana, and I was able to get a federal job with the federal prison, and I'm a correctional officer now.
Okay, cool. How long have you been doing that for?
About 11, 12 years.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. So as a family unit, what is your favorite thing about being with the family? Like, what's your ideal day as in like a get together? Like, what would you call it?
Yeah, I like to. This is probably one of my biggest motivations and things I look forward to is getting together with family. To me, just having everybody around, having a good time. I mean, that is what makes me happy.
No doubt, no doubt.
And,
that's
people
right.
like you who grinds day to day, many hours a week, are having a bad time. I also have a bad time, and so
yeah, we share the load around here, man. That's another reason why I started this. I feel like it's so much easier to tackle this life with more people, more like minds, because there's so many folks out there that experience the same things we experience, are doing the same thing, struggling with the same thing. So why not? I know I might just be another YouTube channel or another content creator, but that's okay. I might be the one that you need. I've always done something before I made big trips, going on cruises or going on a big traveling trip or something like that. I've always prayed. I do pray. And like I said, that doesn't mean anything to some folks, but I always asked that I might be the one person or one thing that gives someone a reason to keep going. And with that being said, it could be a smile. It could be me opening the door for them. Whatever. You never know. Then I'm not saying I'm always positive, because I got a negative streak in me too. I'm a person. But this is what I want this channel to be. This is me taking a big trip, a long journey that's going to be who knows how long. But I'm in it. I'm in it. And I'm here for you guys and girls and people of all ages. Like I said, being a parent, parenting and teaching is probably one of my greatest joys. I absolutely love and adore it. And especially when the kids were small, seeing them light up with enthusiasm as they learned something new was great and fun. And so if I could teach you guys something new or tell y'all a story, I have a bunch of stories, whatever. And through my travels, I'm not that traveled, but I've been on several cruises and whatnot. And I do like to cut up. I'm gonna bring you along with me. But we're gonna pick this video back up here in just a minute. So I'll catch y'all in just a little bit. All right, this is one of my favorite parts of the trail. It's just straight and grassy, and I don't know why I like it, but I do. But I'm gonna give it a little bit of you see the pine trees, they're so tall. Every once in a while they have a sketchy limb hanging down. You have to watch out. I should wear a helmet probably. But anyway, we're gonna get back to this video and go from there. It's kind of like an interview style. I bounce questions off of Ryan. He's gonna bounce some questions off of me. So, because it's difficult talking the whole time you're videoing. I don't know how these vloggers do it, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So we're gonna let Ryan ask me some questions, and I'm gonna answer them the best that I can. So, all right.
Michael, can you tell us a little bit about being a fireman, and what made you get into it?
Oh, yeah, that's a really good question. Well, I started plumbing when I was a 20-year-old, and I met a man, a great man. He's the reason why I even looked into being a fireman. His name was Rod, and he was actually a federal fire chief. He retired from Hawaii, and he had family back here, and he come back home. Anyway, he asked me one day, he's like, Brooks, because that's what they call me at that job. Well, a lot of people call me Brooks. But anyway, he's like, Brooks, have you ever thought about being a fireman? I was like, no, sir, not really. Well, he's like, are you claustrophobic? I said, no, sir. He said, are you scared of heights? I said, no, sir. I said, I'm really not. None of that bothers me. I've never really thought about it. So he's like, why don't you look into it? He said, because there's nothing wrong with blue collar work. It's great. It's honest living, you know, but you will break your body down. And a lot of times those type of jobs don't have retirement, don't really have a whole bunch of benefits. So he said, look into it. So I did. And the fire department that I work for is actually run by a police jury. And it's political sometimes, but not all the time. So I actually went and talked to my police juror and asked him, you know, what's the steps that I need to do to go about becoming a fireman. Well, he told me, he said, of course, apply. And so I did apply. And you have to take a civil service test and all that jazz. And it was like it was meant to be. Sometimes that process to get a job as a fireman takes years. Wow. It took me 6 weeks. 6 weeks that I started the fire academy. And I was blown away how fast it happened. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. At that time, you know, going back to the whole family situation, the boy's mama, which we're not married no more, she was pregnant with my youngest son, and we bought a house. So I was starting a new job. We bought a house, and we had a brand new baby on the way. So I know I kind of delved off. I swerved that way, but being a fireman is a very, very rewarding career, but it's mentally, physically taxing. It can be. I'm fortunate enough to be stationed in a more rural station. It's a slower atmosphere, but our department covers a big area, and the guys in town, they really run and make a lot of calls. The majority of the calls are medicals, but we still have fires. We still have auto accidents and stuff like that. So
the firefighters got to respond to medical calls sometimes?
You know, a lot of folks, I get maybe, wouldn't know that. Because when you think about a medic, you think about an ambulance. And we don't run ambulances, but we are almost all of us at the fire department are EMTs. So when a medical comes in our area, we go to the call. Mm-hmm. We can't transport, but we can get there and get started. And that's the majority of our calls. So yeah, there's not a whole bunch of fires, thank goodness, but there are some.
So I mean, what would your typical fire be? Is it, you know, you open this house up and there's just, you can't see nothing but black smoke, or yeah, sometimes it's like that, completely blacked out, you can't see anything. I know the movies and the TV series really don't document it that well, but in the same I guess deal, you wouldn't be able to see them if you were trying to, you know, make a movie or a show. You couldn't see us, so I guess they have to make it like that. But yeah, sometimes you hit the door and it's fully blacked out. Other times you get there fast enough, you can stop it from getting carried away. And I have been blessed. I've had several where we were able to get in there and knock them out before people lost everything. You know, very, very fortunate. Was very lucky. But then again, I've been to other ones where we did everything we could and we couldn't stop it. And it's sad. It's a bad feeling. You just watch somebody lose everything they have.
And it's it's heart-wrenching. It's heart-wrenching for the families. It's heart-wrenching for anyone that's involved. But yeah, I guess if that's the gist of it, yeah, not all fires are created equal, and they're all different. So,
well, you as a firefighter, what gives you the assurance to go into a house, you got flames, here and there, and all the structural integrity of this house has been compromised? What gives you the assurance that you're going to make it out? And it just not fall in and collapse on itself?
Oh, that's a good.
Do you even have the insurance?
Well, you got a good point. Some of the more experienced guys, I mean, I've been doing it almost 19 years. Lots of times you can look at a house from the outside. Not all the time. I am no expert. I am a professional firefighter, but there's people that can read fires, read houses way better than I could ever imagine. So I'm not trying to say that I'm the foremost authority on that kind of situation, because I'm not. But lots of times we just got to go in there and, kind of read it for ourselves. We have people on the outside looking at the fire, and it'll change, like the intensity will change, and they'll call us on the radio, hey, get out. If we can't hear them on the radio, they'll hit the air horn, and we got to get out, because a lot of times we can't see what's developing on the outside, inside. So yeah, we just got to hope that we can get in there and get it out, as careful as we can. But safety is the utmost, deal. It's life over property by all means. Kind of our motto is, everybody wants to go home. We all want to go home to our families. But we will, and as a whole, firemen, men and women, we're going to give it our all. We're going to give it all we have to save people's property, definitely to save people's lives to the best of our ability. I hope that was the answer you were looking for, maybe. I don't know. But
I mean, you said it, there's a big risk, and ultimately it's, you're trying to get the people out, and if you can save whatever you can, you will. But the human life is precious. We all want to come home one day.
That's it. We want to be with our families, doing stuff like this. So.
Right. The wildfires in these forests has been in the mainstream news a lot lately. Have you been trained on that, or do you deal with that at all?
On a very, very small level. Wildland firefighters is a completely different deal. The men and women that do that, man, they are special. That is a very difficult job. I really have almost zero knowledge on what they do. I know that, they're out there getting it with chainsaws and shovels and rakes and whatever they have to cut a fire line to stop the fire. But last summer, we had lots of those. People were setting fires because it was really, really dry, and it was dangerous. A lot of people lost a lot of stuff in Louisiana. We are from Louisiana, matter of fact. Like, I don't know if I've mentioned that, but we're from the central part of Louisiana, and we're in Pollock right now, Pollock, Louisiana. But anyway, you could kind of see, I don't know if you can really see it though, maybe that way, but you can see where they had to burn, because we had pine beetles really, really bad. But last year, this was all smoldering and stuff, but they burn during different parts of the year. We're able to do back burns. I know in other areas like California, and poor folks, a lot of folks lost a lot of things, and it's sad, but hopefully they can rebuild, and hopefully they had insurance and whatnot, so they're able to rebuild. I hope so. But yeah, that's about all I know about wildland fires. I don't know a whole bunch, so just not my field per se. But yeah, that's a rough job. It's a rough job. But yeah.
I like this trail here. It is.
Yeah, I do too, man. I do too. This is my sanctuary, man. I love this place out here. And you know, I kind of clickbaited my first video. That was actually the thumbnail was Cumberland Falls in Kentucky. Nah, and we definitely don't have any kind of waterfall like that. But it was beautiful up there, and I plan on bringing the channel up there too, and doing some hiking and some adventures up there as well. Maybe get them Yankees to help me. They're from Kentucky. We're from the South. I'm like, man, y'all ain't from the South. But
No, that's true, Michael. You know, you like to go to different places.
Absolutely.
You like to ride roller coasters
Ooh,
in all
wee.
different places.
I love roller coasters, man. I'm gonna try to get a collection of the roller coasters that I've rode, and maybe do like a voiceover the ride itself and what I experienced. And man, you got to ride them roller coasters, man. And people are like, man, what do you mean ride your roller coaster? Well, you don't just get on that son of a gun and let them hammer you down and just be flung around. You got to ride it like you're riding a bicycle or a motorcycle or driving a car. You got to actually take them turns and take them hills and them valleys and really get into it. But we have a big trip planned. Hopefully it all works out. Me and my son, we're going to go to Ohio, go to Cedar Point, go to Kings Island, hit some other parks, and hit as many roller coasters as we can before, you know, he's a legal adult, and he's got some big things coming up in his life as well. But yeah, absolutely. We're going to bring you along as much as I can. I'm going to try to get better equipment, get better audio and all of that. But we're getting close to where the trailhead ends. But we're going to let you look at that too. We're going to Stuart's Lake, a mythical place here in Louisiana that a lot of us youngins learned how to swim and taught our youngins how to swim. And a lot of good times out here, man, eating sandwiches and barbecuing, having great times out here, just having a blast. But we'll pick it back up here in just a minute, and we'll continue on. Here we are, Stuart's Lake, where dreams are made. Where all us Louisiana folks around here, man, we couldn't wait to come out here, get in this water, swim, because if you've never been to Louisiana, it's hot. It's hot about 9 months out of the year around here. We're in basic fall clothes right now. I'm not even wearing a jacket, but I sweat like nobody's business. So, but yeah, this is Stuart's Lake. Like I said, this is where I taught my boys how to swim. I helped teach my nieces how to swim. I've helped teach a bunch of people how to swim. I was taught how to swim here. But yeah, it's not a bad little place. I think they do fishing tournaments here, Boy Scouts do, but I've never been a part of that. But there's a camping area, and there's plenty of recreation areas around here to like barbecue. As we get closer, you'll see all of them. Like if y'all want to if you live close around here, it's a nice place to come and you know, have family get-togethers. I think it's a couple of bucks to come park because it's a state park. But yeah, facilities are pretty nice. Got bathrooms, of course. They got little showers in there. And man, the best thing about them bathrooms, not gonna lie, is the acoustics. I might break y'all off a little bit of snippet of a song in there. Sing for you. Ooh, I'm telling you, danger, danger, danger. Yeah, that's right. Them acoustics are just nailed. I mean, it is kind of weird. It's in a bathroom, and you know, somebody's in the bathroom might be thinking you look crazy, but hey, why not? But look right here. This is baloney, man. Come on, y'all. Pick up y'all's trash. So that's what I try to do. You know, I'm not the only one that tries to do it. You know, if you're at somewhere, you see some trash on the ground, just pick it up. Just pick it up. Maybe it was an accident. But yeah, just pick it up and throw it away. But yeah, right
Michael,
here.
how did you learn how to swim here? Who taught you?
My father. My father did, and my mom. David and Diane Brooks. They taught me how to do a lot of things. Wasn't very, I don't know how to say this, but wasn't very gentle. It was like, no, gentle. You just get out there and swim. But I was also gung-ho. Like, I love the water. So it was easy for me. I know some folks, like my wife, she's not a big fan of the water. And she can swim, but not that good. You know, she can swim enough to get by. But, yeah. You've been here before, huh, Ryan? Have you ever swum here?
Yeah,
Swam here?
Swam here in my teenage years.
Okay. I didn't know they let y'all Oak Hill Ram boys come out here.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, man.
We had to come teach y'all how to swim over here.
Ain't no doubt. Yeah, I heard them boys and girls out there got webbed toes, man. Nah, I'm just playing. There's some great people that live out there. I work with a lot of them. But we're going to pan to the bathroom. See picnic table. Look how big that picnic table is. Man, you can fit a whole pile of people right there. Cook some burgers. That's right. Yeah. I've never really seen a video of Stuart's Lake on the YouTubes or anywhere else, but here it is. They have a little pavilion over there. Let me try to zoom in. Pavilion you can rent out, I believe. You can have a family reunion or whatever, you know. I could probably get the information and put it in a link once I learn how to do all that jazz. But yeah, so, all right, I'm gonna ask him if it's okay. I'm about to show y'all Ryan. So.
Oh yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, we about to...
The accidental submarine driver.
Me and Michael's about to go to our new karaoke spot.
Oh yeah, the acoustics, bro, they're real, man.
Get really good sound effects.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the bathroom together. You know, nah, we're not, but we might. All right, y'all, we'll catch y'all in a minute. We in this bathroom. Do y'all hear the acoustics? Unbelievable. Wow. Anyway, I was gonna hit y'all with a little bit of song, but next time. So this is the trail where it leads. We were over there. And I mean, this is kind of self-explanatory, but now we're over here. But yeah, we'll see if we can. I'm gonna take y'all a little bit further. We're gonna go to this sketchy bridge. When the water's up, you kind of have to tightrope something over there, and might be funny. Then again, if it's too sketchy, your boy's not gonna get his feet wet. So I'll turn around and go back where I come from. But yeah. Yep.
It feels good out here.
It's nice, man. It is nice. It's gonna get cold next week though. So yeah, weather's good, company's good, the trail's good, we all good. So
the birds are good.
Birds are chirping, man. Look at these trees, man.
Look at them trees.
Yeah, bro. We got turtles out there in the water just turtling, whatever turtles do.
Beetles are eating.
Oh, the pine beetles be eating up all our trees. Oh man, look at this sketchy adventure coming up. Yes, indeed. It's sketchy. Yeah, that might be a pass, but then again, you never know. Might give it a shot.
So is that what people's been walking on to get over there?
Yeah.
I guess so.
You know what? Nah, see, I got tennis shoes on. He's got the Hadoukens on. Yeah. So we're gonna do a hard pass on that one. But yeah, we'll go back where we come. So we'll show y'all the camping site another day. So I am not the dude. Here's some more of the picnic areas. See, there's plenty of picnic areas. You know, so crowds aren't too bad. Like I said, it didn't look like this when we were small, but it's kind of looked like this since my boys have been around 20 plus years. But yeah, it's a nice area. Bring y'all's families out, or just come out by yourself, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, normally during the summertime, there's a lot more people. We got people swimming in the lake. People
yeah. You know what? Let's walk down there. Yeah. How about that? That's a good idea. See, I almost completely forgot. Come down here.
The kids be out here playing football.
Oh yeah, man, there's nothing like coming swimming and getting smashed with a football in the noggin. It's the best. Yeah, I mean, it's what I come out here for, to get hit in the head with a football. Nah, I'm just playing.
But it's all better whenever the burgers are cooked. And,
hey, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Ready, yeah.
Man, I can't tell you how many times I've been out here, and I'm a bigger person, but man, kids I don't even know, like, hey, mister, will you toss me? I'm like, man, well, go ask your parents and sign this consent. So when I helicopter you, you don't, if you do break your neck, I won't get in trouble. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, it's fun. It's all fun and games. But yeah, the beach is decent, I guess you would say. The water's up right now. But they got bubbles going, aerating the water, which I don't really know when they started that. But I guess that helps do something. Here's some information if y'all guys are interested in coming by. Maybe that's the address right there. Yeah. So, but some of the information, that print's really small. And then the fees, like the day use, $5 buckaroos, you know, the nature trails free, which that's what we're doing. We walked all the way from the beginning to back here, but a little bit of information. And we'll try to get to the other side where their campsites are to give you all that information without disturbing anyone, of course. So